how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we are back. We're playing some more F1 Manager. We need to figure out what we're doing with our car. We've got underfloor and rear wing being completed, so we're going to be able to get in with them fairly soon. We do need a chassis. Does that leave us with no chassis? Okay, so we need some more chassis. Front wing. That leaves us with one of those, or two of those. One of those, right? Rear wing, we're gonna get some new ones, so we can ignore that for now. Suspension. Okay. A little bit confused about this suspension. Where do we get a different part from? We've got two. Okay, don't know where that came from. So I think we need to do some manufacturing. We're going to need to do it fairly quickly. So let's manufacture. First car part will be in 10 days. First, I think we have to go. Oh man, I think we go up. What do we do here? I'm going to go with this. It's going to take... We'll get one spare before that race. We just have to hope we don't crash, right? 11 days. This is going to be done in 7 days. 3.3 mil. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that's being manufactured. So we're going to get one of those in. Front wing. If I was to... It costs 2.7 to get these done, but I think we have to, because they're the things that can break the most, right? Then we've only got one of each of these, I think. What's that? WS? That's S2. That's going to cost 1 point whatever mil. Let's hold on until our new parts are done. I'm a little bit worried about what we've got in the warehouse. Just genuinely a little bit worried. So does this mean we've got none in the warehouse because they're both installed? Is that what it means? I think that's what it means. Then we've got 6 here, which is fine. Then we've got 5 here, but we're gonna get new ones. Got 4 side pods, 4 underfloors, and then we've got one of these which is installed. And then we've got none of, got 2 of these. Okay, let's, what are you missing? You're missing a suspension. Let's give you one of those, right? So now if we go to the warehouse. Yeah, I get a bit confused by it, I have to say. Okay, so our cars are at least working. So I'm just going to hit continue, and we're going to come over here. It seems that the tension between all one has improved. Your intervention clearly helped. Nice. Do we see low affinity? We're working on it, right? It's going to take a little bit of time. Guys, chill out. We'll have a little meeting. We don't mind. Okay. Design complete underfloor. Design complete rear wing. Perfect. So we want to manufacture our rear wing, and we want 4 of them, and we want it as an emergency, which is going to cost us 4 million. If we did it rushed, we'd get the first one in 2 days. So what if we did 2? What if we did 2 as an emergency? It's going to cost 2.2. Okay, we're going to do 2 as an emergency. We might end up with it just being on 1 car at the moment. The other one was the underfloor, right? Hold on, what is happening here? Manufacture, underfloor, going to cost 3 mil. If it's rushed, it's going to be in 10 days. We'll have it within 5, but we've only got 8 days to the Grand Prix. Do we go to a Grand Prix with just one? I think I'm going to say yes. Okay, that feels pretty rough. Have we got time again? Did we get time? Yes. Did we get? Oh, hold on. Did we get time? Yeah. I think this is going to be too expensive right now, but let's have a little look. If I put all of my time into one thing, you know what? We should put the new car parts on first, right? Hold on. I don't know what ones we've got, but we should put the new car parts on first. Car 1, we want you to have a new rear wing. And we want you to have a new... Hold on. Have we not got any? Oh, we're working on it, right? It's going to take a bit of time. Okay. Did that improve us? So our car 1, right? We want. We're now 15th acceleration. That's better than where we were, right? Quite a big improvement, in fact. So that feels like a big change, right? Okay. So we need the other part. Let's have a little look for here. Underfloor complete. Rear wing complete. We've got 4.7 mil. If we were to design a new chassis, I feel like a new chassis is a good option here. And we were to go flat out, everything involved in it. That's not really going to change anything. That will bring us really low down on the... Make us better at high speed. Do we put that time into a front wing? Do we put all of that time into a front wing? Something like this. We'd be better in dirty air. We'd be better at low speed and medium speed, and we wouldn't impact our high speed. Oh, hello. Cheeky little sneak forward here. Do we need more durability? Probably. We'll be carrying an awful lot more weight, though. What about something like this? Do we think? How much is this going to cost? 1.6 mil, 2.4 mil, or 4.8 mil. And if I did it this day, it would take 20 days, which is before Baku, which seems important. If we did it here, it'd be 30 days, which is still before Baku, but we'll still be in the same position for manufacturing. But I think that's fine, right? Okay, we're underway with it. Good job, everybody. Can I just do some work on something like suspension without putting any hours in? If we worked on this, this would bring us to be first in brake cooling. I don't know how important that is. I mean, this is still improvement, right? Let's get you working on this. It's going to cost one. We've got 1.37 million remaining. It's going to cost 1. You know what? Fine. Oh God. Okay, let's keep going. Now what's happened? Low stock of this, low stock of that. Yeah, we hear you. I don't know how much I can change that for this week. This is kind of the best I can do, right? Scouting complete, fine. Did we get our parts? Am I missing something here? So we worked on an underfloor, we want to swap out and we want to put you on car 1, right? So if we now... Let's just check. We've got one chassis remaining and it's on our car. Our front wing is on. Our new rear wing is on car 1, but not on car 2, and that's how we're going to leave it. So if we go to car analysis, and I want to put the Williams car 2 in, and we can have a little look. We're a little bit quicker. Acceleration is a little tiny bit better. DRS effectiveness is much better. Low speed is better. Medium speed is better, high speed is better, and dirty air tolerance is better. So now we can see top speed is 8th, and previously we were 10th, acceleration 16th. Previously we were 18th. Really want to improve that. DRS is incredibly half the places better. Low speed a little bit better, medium speed a little bit better, high speed better, and dirty air tolerance is much better. I feel like we're in a good place there. The only issue I have is we have an issue with parts, right? We have an issue with we're going to finish at least 15th. How about that? Yeah, great. Okay, I think we just go into this, right? I don't think there's anything for us to change. A little bit worried about our money situation, but we're going to have to get these things manufactured before the next race as well. But one car is looking good. If we have any kind of accidents, we're running without cars. That's the problem.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. There may be several street circuits on the F1 calendar, but this unique lakeside layout is like none other. High-speed sections snake through the heart of Albert Park, just a few hundred metres from St Kilda's beach. Albert Park is a deceptively easy track to learn, but it's just as easy to make a mistake around its walled sections and gravel traps. The street circuit is high downforce and just as heavy on brakes as it is on tyres. The previous Grand Prix saw Sergio Perez pass the checkered flag in first place. There's no doubt that the Mexican will be eyeing up his next podium finish. Now let's crack on with the weekend.
Let's crack on with the weekend, shall we, everybody? Okay, I think we're going to go partially cloudy, and partially cloudy. I think we're all good. Car setup is untested. Let's go with that, shall we? That seems fine. Oops, run plan. We'll put you on a few more, and that'll do for that one. Run plan. A couple more for you as well, please. And we're good to go. Let's get practicing. Okay. We had quite a lot of work to do on parts. And I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about how that work went. But we are where we are. I wonder if we'd have focused all of our time on on one thing, if we'd have been in a better place. But get out of the way, Magnussen. Okay, we're waiting for some feedback, but all we can do is just keep going. I don't like the fact that Albon's in so much traffic. Okay, halfway there. 3 of 5 feedback done. Just need that last little bit. Right, come on then. Let's see how we do. Well, it looks a bit dark here.
I don't know where my pace is, man. I'm really struggling. Okay.
Don't worry, we're going to bring you in and we're going to fix all that, buddy. As we are this. Okay. It's not ideal. Okay, that seems like a reasonable change, right? We'll confirm that. What do we get for you? Not amazing. Okay, maybe something like that. We'll see how we do there. Get those changes out and we'll get back out on the track. You'll have to let me know how you feel about these sessions. If you want to watch them, if you want me to do them off camera, you'll just have to tell me. You know, I'm quite happy to do these parts and then we'll come back for just qualifying. Or if you want to see me with the tweaking of it and what happens during it, you just have to let me know. It's not a problem one way or the other. This Sergeant over here. Our laps aren't great, but we are on hards. Virtual safety car. Do not have crashed one of our boys. Please do not have crashed. Please do not have crashed. It wasn't one of us. It was Russell. Interesting.
Virtual safety car ending.
Yeah, copy.
Okay. Just looking to get this feedback finished. Really like it if we could dial in our cars. That would be amazing if we could go into a really high percentage score at the very least. And just hope we don't crash at any point. Famous last words. Obviously all of our hopes are on Albon because has got the best car.
Okay. I'm happy with balance.
He's happy. Let's just leave it there then, right? Okay. Maybe go something like that and just see. Okay. How are the tyres looking, buddy? Should we go out on some softs? Let's leave you on the hards. I forgot to change the engine route. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters at this moment in time. Let's go with this, I guess. Tyres, yeah, fine. I like it when we can get them out for the first few laps early late in this period, so they come in not completely cold next session. I do feel like there's a need for a speed 32 on this one. I feel like that might help a little bit. Okay, good. No incidents on the track. We'll absolutely take that. Okay. We go again. I don't think we need to do anything. You're going out on mediums. I think 15 laps for this one is fine. Here we go. Here we go. Get out there, boys.
2, 1, should be great.
I mean, they'll let us out real close to each other.
Something's not right. Yes, stand by.
Okay, your gearbox is a bit dodgy, is it, buddy? That's 39%. You're fine. You're fine. We'll change your gearbox between sessions. You'll be alright. As long as you don't crash. I really quite like to bring in my boys, so one of them, so they don't hit each other.
Okay.
Oh God!
All good. That's a VSC.
What
So
happened?
positive on the Delta.
Now we're at turn 11 now. Barely any room to maneuver. And the impact on the car...
Oh, come on, both of them. Oh no, we haven't got anything to replace this with. This is kind of the worst that could happen, right? Okay. That is the worst thing that could happen there. God damn it. Well, this sucks.
VSC ending.
Like, really sucks.
Yeah,
We might not be able to put both cars out in this race. How bad is it? I can't see, right? Oh no. Can I see up here somewhere?
Now we've got an incident here, and as I understand it, George Russell's involved.
No.
So let's take a look at the replay. Let's have a look then at turn 6. Dangerously close to each other.
Ooh, oh my
You
God.
can see how the cars come together.
I think George Russell's okay after that one. This is not going well.
VSC.
Oh, you've done all your feedback. Hold on.
Yeah, copy.
Done all your feedback. Come in. What is happening? Okay. I mean, this is good, right? Maybe you don't go out anymore. I mean, I could change the gearbox. How long is it going to take? Why is this... Hold on. That's the gearbox we've got installed. Why are we saying it's a problem? Oh, you're changing it already, right? It'll take 38 minutes to configure. Yeah, whatever. This has just been a huge waste of time. We could have left it and then done it at the end, but I'm really worried about Albon's car. Any major damage and we're screwed. We're not going out. I think we can still revert back to older parts, but all that work gone. I don't think there's not a way of like quitting out of. No, you can't end a practice, so that's really annoying. So we're going to be struggling this week. I mean, we knew we were taking a risk, right? Coming here with not enough parts to really see us over the line. You know, if we had accidents in practice and qualifying or anything, or during the race, but yeah, to have a crash that involved both our cars is a little unfortunate. However, we were lucky that Sargent didn't take any major damage. That said, I did send them out at exactly the same time. It's on me, right? I literally put them in that position. What an idiot. Okay. 25 minutes of this to go. I apologise that we're here watching this. In fact, what we'll do is we'll put a cut in here and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Sargent's car is done. Oh god.
Grip is low.
What do you mean overall grip is low? Yeah, heat the tyres up, you buffoon. How about that? How about you heat the tyres up? How's that sound?
Any pace left? It'll be good now.
Copy.
Jeez, this dude. Okay, checkered flag. We're done for this one. We're about to find out how bad things are for Albon. We're about to find out how bad they are for old Alex. Oh no. That's kind of as bad as it could be, right? No, I think we're okay. They're the only parts we've got. If we have another accident, we're in serious trouble. Okay. Okay. Look, I think we're going to have to do practice session 3, unfortunately, because of this. Your car setup is 91, which is great, but let's go in. We're going to have to do it. I should have tweaked the car before we went out here. I'm an idiot. Okay, we're not going to do anything with you. Do we want to change anything? Do we just... Do we just do something like that and see if we get optimal? Although that's changed the top one a little bit. Let's just see if we get optimal. I'm sure we won't, but we can always revert back, right? Let's put you on softs. That's fine. And you know what? I'm going to put you on like 8 laps and we'll just see how it goes. And you, what are you on? You're on mediums. That's fine. Let's get you out there. Okay. Here we go. Albon, good luck. Just remember, if you crash the car now, you are not racing tomorrow. That's how it goes.
What do you think? It's not nice. Copy.
Okay, let's bring you in. We'll just see if there's anything we can do to improve it. Maybe something like that, and just see if that makes any difference. Okay, good. And Sergeant is currently quicker, but Sergeant's on softs. How you feel? Are you still going? We keep you on those. Okay, let's send you out again. Oh no.
Crash ahead, crash ahead, crash ahead.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
This is debris for a front wing, it shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, we should be okay, right? Albin's still driving and you're still in the
BSC.
pits.
Stay positive.
Copy.
Okay, that was Verstappen off.
Ooh.
Caution, debris.
Has he got out?
There's a chance we could win this now. Right.
What are we thinking about tyres here?
I'm thinking you should keep driving.
Low. The virtual safety car ending.
Okay. I'm in the wall.
Oh no.
Okay.
Why?
All good.
What do you mean you're in the wall? God damn it. What do you mean I'm in the wall? I'm in the wall, he says. Front wing. Oh God. Okay, we'll change the front wing. I hate these people. I genuinely have an issue with our drivers not being able to drive. It's their fault, not mine, alright? Okay. Well, hopefully we can get the feedback, the full feedback, and then we can wrap up. One more for Sergeant, and then a couple for Albin. There we go. Great satisfaction. That is great.
Car's
I'm
good.
bringing you in. You're not going
Yeah,
out
perfect.
again. Okay. You are not going out again. Okay, are we a little bit worse? No, we're a little bit better. Okay. You're heading to the garage. We just want to change your tyres, right? Let's put you on some of those. Let's bring that down to like 8. There we go. And we will send you out again. Please don't crash. You're there, right there with Russell. Please do not crash. Russell, go into the pits. Russell, go into the pits. Okay, fine. We're coming into the pits. Look at us. We're up to 7 in terms of lap times. Love that. That's perfect, right? We're not going to change anything on either of these cars. We're done. For the rest of the session, I'm not doing any more. We could be better with accustomed to the track, but we just can't risk it. Any accidents in qualifying, we're in trouble. Any accidents in the race, we're in trouble. Okay. Nice to see us though in like the top 7 lap times there in that last lap. Okay, last 5 minutes, and then we're off to qualies. Who knows how well that's going to go. Okay. We're done, right? Get in, boys. Everyone wrap up so we can go home. Okay, let's have a little look then. So our best was 1.2074. You know, that's not bad. We'd absolutely take that. You've got a penalty. Ugh. We're not massively high on confidence, obviously.
Welcome everyone to qualifying. This should be a good one.
These days, it's a much faster layout here at Albert Park, and teams need to focus on getting high and medium speed cornering right to set a good qualifying time.
As far as Carlos Sainz is concerned, Karun, how do you think he's doing?
They were looking pretty sharp in practice and setting good lap times, so they're probably feeling fairly confident now. But a good practice time doesn't always guarantee a strong qualifying outcome.
Here we go, folks. It's time to get started.
Okay, folks, it's time to get started. Again, you're going to have to let me know how you feel about practice. If you want them to stop and we'll just do the qualifying the races, you'll have to let me know. Okay, I think we're all good. We want to change our car parts, right? And we want to change the engines. I'm going to go with this one now. We're already on to the next engine. Oh my goodness. Why are our cars like falling apart? What have you been doing? I mean, this doesn't feel great, does it? Okay. We're trying to remember to change those next time. So we've got no more chassis. We've got 2 of the same front wing. We've got 4 of the same rear wing here. 2 of the same design side pods. 3 of those. Okay, no more suspensions. Let's just have a little look at you. No more chassis. 1 more, or maybe 2 more front wings. 1 of the same design here. No more underfloors. And 1 of the same suspension. So any incidents in qualifying, we may not be able to race again. Can we change our... No, okay. So we could have put our practice drivers in, but I think we just go, right? Here we are. Qualifying it is. Let me know your predictions on where you think we're gonna come this season. I think we're sending you out.
Green light, green light. To start to work on the brakes.
I think we're right behind a McLaren, not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. Okay, let's speed this up. We'll get to our flying lap. Oh no, our flying lap might have traffic. Here we go. Melbourne it is.
Track is clear. There we go, push.
Okay, it's looking good so far. Oh no! There's been a crash. Who's crashed? If it's Sergeant, I'm going to be so upset. Magnussen. Collision caused. Okay, last corner. Okay, 119.6, not bad.
Negative. And we need to cool the
118.8. I mean, it's second slower than Ferrari, but fair enough. Sargent's lap doesn't look great. Hold on, 115, 116, 117. Yeah, slower than we were hoping for, right? Yeah, not great.
So keep the delta negative where you can.
Let's go in that. Got it.
You want some different softs? You want some different softs? Okay, I got an itchy ear. Sargent needs a clean lap, right? He needs one. Here we go. Come on, Sargent. Oh no, what happened here? What happened? We didn't even see what happened. All we did was got a red flag. I mean, the good news is we're up in 11th over here, but what happened? Oh, for goodness sake. We're starting at the back. Okay. God's sake. You know what? Get out there and race. Oh, I should have put them on the other tyres.
2, 1, should be green.
Please, no one come out. No one come out. No one come out. Damn you. Okay, not bad.
Front switch delta, stay negative.
Very similar to our
Make
last
sure we're
one.
cooling the car. Yep.
Which, if it is the same as our last one, is not going to be enough. Do I put them on another set of softs? I guess I do. Look at us in 8th place. Still 2 cars to run, so we're going to drop down to at least 9th, if not 10th. Okay, everyone's getting ready to go out.
Second flag.
Come on, Alban. We've got 2 green sectors. Love that. Come on, buddy. We need to move up 1 place. And we're all good. Is anyone below us in that shouldn't be? Stroll, probably. Maybe need to move up 2 places. Okay. Come on, there's the line. Oh, just the 1. Disappointing, but you know what? It's not the worst. If we stay in 11th, I'll be relatively happy. Almost in points territory. Not horrendous. Okay. And there's a few people here with penalties. This weekend has been a bit of a weird one.
Tension continues to build here as race day begins.
Albert Park often seems to set teammate against teammate. From Hill and Villeneuve dueling for the 1996 win, to Bottas beating fellow Mercedes driver and pole sitter Hamilton to the win in 2019.
Now, Karun, with regards to Alex Albon, just how will he be feeling at this point in the weekend?
They've been performing well and doing exactly what the team is asking of them. They've just got to keep doing what they're doing.
In any case, Melbourne is ready and so are we. So strap yourselves in, for the Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, so we're at the point of choosing a strategy. We've down 6 places on the grid. Well, it's not the end of the world. Okay, strategies. Strategies. Is there like a expected strategies? What do the numbers mean? That's what I don't understand. 20 to 26, is that the number of laps? They're going to do a stint of 15 to 21 laps on softs, then 38 to 44 on hards. How many laps do we do here? Number of laps 58. Seems unlikely that that's laps, right? I don't know the best strategy is the short answer. Yeah, we know. I don't know the best strategy. I wonder if it's medium, softs, hards, mediums, or if we just go 2-stopper or what, or 1-stopper. Sorry, still making the same mistakes from last time out. I do like a strong race when you can finish on soft tyres. So what if we changed it the other way around? I know we're middle of the pack, but if people are going to stay on tyres, those hard tyres are going to be a little worse for wear, right? So what if we did this? You know what? No, I think we have to stick to something like this for you. We've always got the opportunity to move to something else. So I think we stick with this for you, and for you we do something silly, right? For you we do something silly. We say, go on your hards for as long as you can. Then you really push your softs, right? I think that's fine. Okay. So this is expected to take 119.36, 119.36, 119.37, 119.34. This is the strategy, I'm telling you. I'm not sure that's true, but we go 1 stop and we see how it goes, right? I think that's the one. You can push a little bit. We don't really want you to push that much, right? But we'll set it for the early laps. Here we go, everybody.
The fans here in Melbourne are all set, as are the drivers, heading into 58 laps around Albert Park. And here's George Russell settling in for the race.
They got everything right to earn that P6 position. Now they've just got to show they can do it again in the race.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands. Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix.
Here we go, everybody. We need a point at the very least.
And away we go.
We need a point. We're down to 12. Back into 11th. I mean, there is a Ferrari down here. We're into 10th. We're jostling with 10th. I take it back. Oh, we maybe are going to make it work. Oh, it's a battle. Unfortunately for us, there's 2 Alpines in front of us, and we are kind of battling with both of them. Being held up by one and trying to get past the other. And we can't quite force it. think we made it work. Oh no, I take it back. Here they come again. Now we're down to 11th. And that Alpine's overtaken a Haas. What kind of strategies have we got?
Come on.
Just us on hards, which we kind of expected. Okay, we're going to put you back on standard. We're going to put you on top up. You're just going to keep your
Nice job.
keep steady at the back there.
Copy.
I think we're going to do the same with you. I don't want to just push
Big lift
too
off.
much because you're going to go to hard. So it's quite the battle between us and Ocon. Unfortunately, it means there is a gap forming in front of Ocon to Gasly. And the Haas is right behind us, looking to find a move. We need to keep those tyres, right? I mean, we can run a little bit later, so maybe it's not the end of the world.
So let's lean on these tyres.
Yep.
DRS is enabled. You're P11 currently. Alpine ahead of you. Behind Hulkenberg. No saving required.
Copy.
Bring the pack up.
Okay.
Need to be within a second for this DRS. Come on. Admittedly, he's going to get it as well, but
And we think you can reduce lift and coast.
Copy.
I need to try and close that gap a little bit, look. Oh. What the heck happened? Now 2 seconds behind because we had to slow down because of
We're making
Hulkenberg
progress.
or
You're doing a good
Magnussen.
job. Big lift now.
That's a tad annoying considering.
Back off now.
Yep, copy.
1.33. Can we close the gap at all? No, they've got.
Yeah. Deploy. Copy.
They've got DRS and we don't. That's the problem. Yeah, you saw his wing open and ours isn't. Okay. Let's speed this up a little bit then. Don't think there's much for us to do. We're kind of trying to hold off a Haas who's going to have DRS, and we're desperately trying to close into a gap where now we can start using DRS, which is quite nice. Okay.
Okay, we are low in the pack.
Copy.
You can afford to drop back.
Copy.
Increase lift and coast.
Yep, got it.
Let's get the pack under control.
Understood.
Okay, lap 6. Feels like it's been going on forever.
full.
Yeah, confirm.
Feel free to use it.
Okay, press and hold everything.
Yeah, copy that.
Trying to chase down Magnussen, who's 2 seconds in front. It's somewhat unlikely. Our new DRS, which is like 7 or 8% quicker than it was before, right? Love that. Here comes a Ferrari. So we need to be at least
Nice.
9th.
Good
We
job.
need to be at least 9th to do anything with that Ferrari.
Use energy.
Yeah, sure.
There's still 2 seconds. We're not closing that gap. Okay, let's we've got a little while to our pit stops. Let's speed up a little bit. I think there's much we can do. Might as well use this little extra bit of fuel we've got. We're bouncing back and forth with the Haas. Oh, there goes the Ferrari. Yeah, we're over a second behind the Ferrari now, which means that they are off. Disappointing we couldn't ride the tailcoats a little bit and get away from anyone else. Okay, let's keep going. Sargent's now 4 seconds behind Sonoda and Magnussen, and been overtaken by Joe. Great. I'd hope that we would be able to take that back. Okay, and we've entered our pit window. Okay, pit options. We're going to the hards. There we go.
We're boxing.
Yes, the key box.
Let's push a little bit to get those tyres warmed up. Okay, Sargent in 17th without a pit stop. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. We're down into 12th. And there will be people ahead of us who haven't pitted yet.
The window is open.
Okay, this is flying by. Hold on. We don't want to pit yet, right? I mean, we could. How much slower are we than everybody else, I wonder? Maybe we pit and just go normal. We don't push the tyres.
Yeah, box.
Maybe that's the answer.
Copy, box.
Okay.
Crash ahead.
Oh no. Oh,
Watch the debris.
Hulkenberg
That's
and
good help.
Gasly is out. Did I miss the replay? I think I might have missed the replay.
Safety car. Close to the delta as you can.
Oh no, I'm pitting. I've just pitted.
Working brakes and tyres.
And I'm pitting after this, right? Do I cancel the pit stop? No, I pit with the safety car, right? Do you pit with the safety car? You just come round. Is there an argument to put you in on softs, right? I think the answer is that. To yes. Right? Surely everyone's coming into the pit.
Box.
That's really
I'm happy to.
disappointing.
And you can lean on tyres.
Yep, copy.
You've got energy.
Okay,
We can push on now.
copy.
Okay, catch up with the rest of the pack, please.
You can use energy.
Yep.
We've got a chance here of points. Are they letting people unlap? Is that a thing? Do they let people unlap themselves? Doesn't look like it.
To me, there is already gone. I have no regret anymore.
Well, he have the damn tyres,
tyres
mate.
again.
Are they not meant to let, like, our people who've been lapped unlap? Okay. Where's the safety car? Oh, they're catching up now, right? They're unlapping.
Safety car will be in this lap. Get ready.
So we're never going to catch
Yep.
up, unfortunately, with Sargent. But get those tyres warm, buddy. We've got a flat-out race for what, 10 laps? A little bit more. Here we go.
Racing from the control line.
Here we
Racing from the
go.
control line.
Come on, Albon. We've got a chance here. I know everyone else is on softs as well. We're better in dirty air. We've got better DRS. Hopefully, 15 laps to go, we can do something. I think we're not being overtaken. That's good news. Okay. This is huge. This is our biggest chance of points so far. We're pushing everything we've got right now. Tyres are still cold. Tyre temperature isn't... There we go. Tyre temperature wasn't changing at all. We left Norris behind at least. Come on, buddy. We don't look like we're closing the gap at all. I will say that.
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Copy.
Come on. We are flat out pushing. Gonna have to top up a little bit, I think.
Need to focus on getting the pack
We
up.
need it in case we're battling near the end, right?
Let's try and build this pack up.
Copy.
Just bring the tyres down a little bit.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yes.
DRS enabled.
Here we go. This is what we were waiting for, right? Our new DRS. Lucky Sergeant, he's trying at least, look. He is trying. Here we go, we're coming around for this DRS. Might not be close enough, but... Didn't make any difference. Okay. Come on, Albon. This is the one. Round this corner. Flat out. DRS. Bosh. 700's behind him now. That's disappointing. I don't think it made any difference. Oh my god, I thought we were into the wall then. Genuinely thought we were in the wall. But the plus point is Norris is over like 2 seconds behind, right? So at least we're getting, while we're in touching distance, we've got DRS, which is taking us away from them a little bit more. Whereas Sargent is pushing as hard as he can to try and get past this McLaren. Maybe if he had the new rear wing and the underfloor. Okay. Oh, there's a battle going on. That might help us. They're going to hold, have to fight each other off. That might help us. I'm thinking it might not.
You've got energy.
Yes, okay.
Focus on bringing the pack back up.
Yep, copy.
Use the overtake.
Confirm.
Used energy.
Yeah.
We are going to have to ease off the tyres at some point, as much as I don't want to.
Okay, back off.
Copy that.
And this is the point, unfortunately.
You need to look after the tyres.
We've probably done enough to be 10th, barring accidents, safety cars, etc., etc. But who knows?
Keep pushing.
You keep going, Sergeant. You got this. You got
No
this.
more energy.
I can feel it.
Yep, okay.
We tried our best against Stockholm, right? We really did.
Copy.
Let's get the pack under control.
Copy.
Low on pack.
I got it.
Now we're down to 1.5 seconds behind as soon as we eased off. So that was everything we had, really. 10 laps to go.
Bring the pack up.
Copy.
You're really trying here, Sergeant. Come on, buddy.
Can use the overtake.
Copy.
Ooh. I'm gonna have to try and get this up. Right, okay. We'll try and save some for a last push. We might need to save some to hold off other people. What are we looking at tyres wise? About the same as everybody else.
You have the overtake.
Yep.
Use it when you think is best. How's that
Used
sound?
overtake.
Yep.
Okay, 7 laps to go. I mean, this is where the action is for us, right? This is where our battle is. Come on, boys. Don't think we're gonna force our way past them. It would be huge too, though, right? For us, I think it'd be big for Sargent to finish a race and get some overtakes and race relatively well. A little unfortunate in the qualifying and that with the crash. Come on now. Half a second we're going to close. There you go, boyo.
Copy.
Come on now. Just don't have enough, do we? I wonder if we'd have had those other parts, would we have got past one, if not two of these, is the question. Oh. We're making a move. We are making a move. Go on, up the inside. Ooh. Come on, Sergeant. You've got this. Come on, Sergeant.
6 to go.
We are right there. You still look like you're doing okay, right?
I'm trying, man.
Anything can happen.
I think you just need to keep trying, right? There's 6 to go. There is a chance. Especially without them having DRS. Ooh, ooh. Now we're the ones without DRS, obviously. We're okay with them going... Ironically, we're okay with them going past us because the last lap or two is where we want to be overtaking, right? If we can't just hold them off. Okay. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Okay. A little bit of a gap. A little bit of a gap. Can we get it over a second? Maybe we should be pushing. Can we get it over a second? Oh, so that appears to be yes. I mean, it's 30 seconds to Bottas. So not ideal. Well, 3 seconds to Bottas and then 30 seconds to Norris, but... At this moment in time, we are heading for our first points. They are pushing hard. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Tyres, how are we looking all? Pretty much neck and neck on the tyre front. Okay. He's right up our backside. He's right there. I don't like it. Come on. 2 laps to go. Oh no, 3 laps to go. It's when Verstappen passes, right? He's making his move. Come on, boys.
Check the DRS.
Copy.
Used energy.
Okay, copy.
Last lap. We are within touching distance of a point. Please do not mess this up, Auburn. But this is where the battle is for us. Us and Piastri. Oh God. Oh God, we've got nothing left.
Temps are currently fine.
Copy.
No, 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 no. I think we're okay. I thought that was going to be the end of it. I thought, no, this is the last lap. So when he finishes, then we have the end, right? Oh God, it's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight.
That's Leclerc.
We've got to fight off
Leclerc is today's
some DRS. 2 lots of it, maybe 3.
Let's check the flag. That's P10. What will you control what you can control?
Good work,
Listen, you're
Owen.
done.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, press and hold overtake.
Copy.
Come on now. I don't know if I need to do this when this is ticked. This is it. We'll take a 14th as well. Nice.
Okay, check a flag.
Nice. Look, we both finished and we got our first points of the season. That's huge for us, I have to say. It was a long one, this one, I apologise, but we did it. We did it. Achieve a sponsor guarantee, score your first championship point in career mode. We've done both of those. Now hopefully we'll have some money to build some more parts, because that is vital. We need a break.
And that's win number 1 of the season. And it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park.
Okay. Not bad. Look at us. 1 point. Perfect. Down here we can see our little lonely 1 point. Love that. And over here we're up into 7th place. Great, great, great news. Williams. No points down here for Williams. Okay, good. We'll worry about that later. You know, we will get better, I'm sure, in terms of pit stops. We got 2.99 million dollary doos. We really need to figure out what we need to buy parts wise, because we're in serious jeopardy of having a race where we don't go anywhere. Go to car parts. Ooh, nice. Sergeant's gone up a point. So we've got 2 underfloors over here for you. We've got 4 of the old ones. What have we got being manufactured? We've got chassis being manufactured. How many? 4. They're going to end in 14 days. Obviously, we want to try and get these guys to the same place with the same parts. So we need more rear wings, right? We need 4 of these. Let's say normal. And what else do we need? Underfloors. These. I'm going to say 4 again, and I'm going to say normal. Okay, we've got 3 projects underway over here. We've got our projects underway over here. Our next, let's have a little look at our news. What have we got? Rumors focused on Mercedes this month. Okay. Driver development. Nice. Ocon's cornering has improved. Your overtaking and reactions have improved. Okay, love that. Board confidence check-in. Following a recent board meeting, I wish to meet the boards. We are aware of our latest assessment. With regard to generally satisfied. Oh, thanks very much. Got medium confidence. That really means a lot. Our finances aren't great right now, right? Yeah, we know everything could be improved, right? Okay, and if we go to our calendar, we're here. We've got a couple of weeks. We've got a couple of weeks to get to our parts and everything else in, right? So we're going to put a cut in here. Next time we'll be back. We'll be heading towards, is it Baku? Is that where we're heading? Azerbaijan. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.